Hey there folks, it's B3 back with another Kaiju action figure showcase. I thought today we'd start with an Ultra Kaiju instead of, a Godzilla like we normally do. This is Heisei Gomora, but not just any Heisei Gomora. This is the Rayonyx Burst Gomora from the Ultra Galaxy Legends, yada yada yada. Ray would get enraged and go berserk, and that would funnel into Gamora, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. I've seen the movies on repeat, but the show I can barely remember. Anyway, now it's pretty cool, and it's more than just a repaint of like the Max Gomora, which it could have been, but it's not. It is different, which is very wonderful. Thank you, Bandai. They do not make him like this anymore. They just don't make him this big or covered in paint. So it's nice to have a big Rayonyx Burst Gomora. Very cool figure. Really, really cool figure. But of course, that doesn't mean I'm not going to show you a Godzilla. Here we have a figure that was really a letdown to me when it came out. It is the Bandai Creations, aka Bandai America, Fusion Burning Godzilla. What a huge letdown this figure is. When they showed the prototype, I don't remember, I think it was at Toy Fair forever ago, it had like this really bright orange for all the burning bits that was translucent, and it looked so good. And then this is what they gave us. This dingy, like just, the orange is nothing. It looks nothing like the prototype. Ugly. This is an ugly burning Godzilla. It's not good. The sculpt is fine. This is the kind of redone sculpt, because they redid the sculpt to have the tail come up and stuff. I do have the original as well. But the fusion gimmick did not work on this guy. It looks bad. You can barely, if you're just looking at it from the front like this, you might not even be able to tell it's burning Godzilla. That's unacceptable. It's bad, but it completes the set. So, yikes. Yeah, it's not good. Their burning Godzilla, the regular one and the resculpt with the tail, are both good. This guy is not. It just does not work out. Next up, how about an Ultraman? This is from the quote-unquote all-new Ultra Hero series. This figure, I believe, is from 2011. It is Ultraman Saga. It's a fusion between Ultraman Zero and some others. I've seen this movie a couple times. He fights Hyper Zeton in like an alternate dimension. Fun stuff. And believe it or not, I do like the look of Ultraman Saga. I like the whole crystalline thing going on for him. And I thought his final fight with Hyper Zeton was actually really, really cool. Sue me, okay? Absolutely sue me if you gotta. But he's a cool figure, and I'm very happy to have him. They don't make him like this anymore with, all the paint on the back and this size, but still really cool. Next up is another Godzilla figure, also a Bandai Creations Bandai America one. And another fusion at that. It is the fusion version of their Gigan. Yeah. So another thing about the fusions, I guess they just got sick of releasing the same four figures over and over. Bandai Creations was just, God, they were just so lazy. With the light, it almost looks like the regular Gigan. But this is the fusion, the kind of translucent one with all the sparkles. It worked a lot better on this Gigan. I think it's fine. Once again, with the harsh light from my ring light, it almost on my screen just looks like the regular Bandai Creations Gigan. But see, you get closer, see all the sparkles and everything. This is the fusion version. Why were they called fusion? It was just a lazy way to be like, see, we're making new figures. And I know I'm really busting Bandai Creations chops today, but without them, my childhood would have been missing a lot of kaiju. Just would have been. So thank you, Bandai Creations, for existing. I just wish you would have kept it up. And I wish you would have released that 55 Anguirus. And then our last figure of the day is from Japan. It is a Movie Monster series, Mecha King Ghidorah. I often have him displayed like this just for the sake of room, but the wings do rotate out. My wings do not like to stay in. I found him in a comic shop's like junk box years ago. And they were like, oh, I asked them how much, and they were like, oh, well, we don't know. It was just in a junk box? Oh, we'll have to find out. And that kind of made me sad, because at the time, this was a very expensive figure. I don't know what he goes for now, but he had the tag and everything. I don't remember if he was the green or the pink tag, but whichever one was more expensive, that's the one he was. And the comic shop looked online for a bit, and they were like, "Oh, I don't see him." I guess you can have it for like, I think it was like $10 or something. Really, really awesome. Great figure. It looks like it belonged to a collector to me because it's not really beat up or anything. Plus, at the time, it was really hard to get these in the States. So you either, if you were a kid and had one, you either got it from someone who was a collector first, or knew someone who went to Japan and brought one back for you, or you were rich or something. Because, woof, I had the Trend Masters as a kid, so still do. Pretty awesome. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever the specific terms are for whatever site you're watching this on. Check out my store if you want to buy your own figures, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.